They all laughed when she showed up to the cafe in her best dress, except her. Her eyes scanned the empty table, the flickering candlelight mocking her hope. That's when the phone buzzed with a single message: "Did you really think someone like Jake would date someone like you?" The camera caught her expression, shocked, then shattered, then something else entirely. Fire. Amaya had just transferred to Ridge Hill High 2 weeks ago. She was quiet, mysterious, and beautiful in a way that wasn't loud. Her almond-shaped eyes held a storm she never spoke of, and her long black hair fell like a curtain she hid behind. No one knew where she was from, and she didn't seem eager to explain. Most students ignored her, except for one group, the popular kids who thrived on others' pain. Jake, their leader, was cruel with a smile. He had the kind of charm that could disarm teachers and manipulate classmates. His girlfriend, Taylor, was the queen bee. Ruthless, jealous, and threatened by anyone who didn't bow to her reign. When she noticed Jake's gaze linger a second too long on Amaya in the hallway, she hatched a plan. It started as a dare between them, a fake date to humiliate the new girl. Get her hopes up, watch her crash, and post it all online for laughs. Jake approached Amaya with a fake sincerity that even teachers would have fallen for. "Hey. I was wondering if you'd want to get coffee sometime," he asked, eyes soft, voice kind. Amaya blinked, caught off guard. She wasn't used to people being nice, not since her last school. She had come here to escape the bullying, to start over. Maybe this time, it would be different. Maybe not everyone was cruel. She said yes. The days leading up to the date were quiet. Amaya prepared in secret. She chose a delicate pink dress her mother gave her before she passed away. It was her only special outfit. She ironed it twice. That evening, she arrived early, heart pounding with both fear and possibility. She waited for 15 minutes. Then 30. Then her phone buzzed. "Did you really think someone like Jake would date someone like you?" Attached was a photo of the whole group laughing behind a phone screen, a live stream of her waiting. Humiliated. Alone. Amaya's face drained of color. Her throat tightened. The waitress came over and asked if she was okay. Amaya couldn't speak. But something happened inside her. A shift. A slow rising of a wave she had been holding back for far too long. She stood up, paid for her untouched coffee, and walked out, not home, but back to school. That same group was hosting a Friday bash in the gym after hours. Jake would be there. Taylor. All of them. She slipped through the side entrance quietly. The gym lights pulsed with music. Laughter echoed. Phones were out, filming, flashing. When Amaya walked in, the crowd parted, first with confusion, then laughter. Jake smirked. "Wow. You actually showed up again. That takes guts." Taylor leaned in, "Maybe she wants round 2. Amaya didn't flinch. Her voice cut through the noise. "You think this is funny," she said, her voice low but steady. "Luring someone in, making them believe they're worth something, just to destroy them." Jake laughed, stepping closer. "Relax. It was a joke. You just need to lighten up." That's when Amaya moved. What they didn't know, what no one knew, was that Amaya had trained in martial arts since she was 8. Her father was a former instructor in the military, and discipline was their bond. When she had been bullied in her old school, her father had only said one thing: you don't hit first. But if they come for your heart, defend it. Jake barely saw the punch. 1 second, he was smirking. The next, Amaya's fist collided with his jaw with such force he spun midair before landing flat on his back. The gym went silent. His phone flew across the floor, still recording. The video was live. Taylor screamed. The others gasped. Amaya stood over him, her eyes blazing. "You don't get to tear people down and walk away untouched." Someone in the crowd clapped. Then another. Soon, the gym erupted in cheers, not laughter, not mockery, but respect. Dozens of phones were still recording, but this time, it wasn't to humiliate her. It was to honor her. The next day, the video went viral. New girl fights back, knocks out bully in front of everyone. The comments flooded in, "She's a hero." That took guts. Don't mess with quiet people. Jake was suspended for his part in the prank. Taylor's social status crumbled overnight. The principal called Amaya into his office, not to punish her, but to apologize. The story had already reached the school board. In the following weeks, Amaya became known not for the punch, but for the courage it represented. She started a self-defense club for girls. She gave a speech at the school assembly about kindness, about pain, about standing up when your voice is ignored. I didn't want to hurt anyone, she said. But I won't let anyone hurt me either. Not anymore. The gym echoed with applause. She didn't need validation. She didn't want fame. She just wanted to be seen, not as a target, but as a person. And finally, she was. The message was clear: never mistake silence for weakness. Some storms just don't make noise until they arrive. And when they do, they change everything.